What's up? What's going on? What's good? Boxing Source here, and I wanted to talk about the comments that were made by Ryan Garcia. That was part of an interview that is through the Athletic. He did, talk about his upcoming fight, December 5th against Luke Campbell. That will be on DAZN. That's when DAZN kind of like expands their product to be available on multiple countries around the world. And this being a feature bout between him and Luke Campbell, be for the top spot for the WBC lightweight championship. That is something that he is very excited about. That he wants to build up his momentum and popularity. Of course, we know about his whole social media followings and things like that. He did have his fight against Francisco Fonseca earlier this year, where he was able to score a first round knockout. He did have also that performance against Romero Duno last year. That was part of the Canelo Kovalev card. So he wants to carry on with that momentum, but he did mention that he wanted to at least get more than one round in against Luke Campbell, and Luke Campbell being an Olympic gold medalist, a multiple-time world title challenger, against the likes of, Jorge Linares, and others and Vasily Lomachenko, of course, that he had last year. But he fell short against both of those guys. So this is probably the biggest fight of his career up to this particular point. Is if he doesn't win this fight, then you really won't see Luke Campbell really contend for a world title in the lightweight division. But for Ryan Garcia, this gives him a step up in competition, and like I said, if he wins this, it puts him in position to fight for the WBC lightweight title if he wants to. I mean, you do have Devin Haney as a WBC lightweight champion, and apparently Teofimo Lopez is the WBC franchise champion, but that's a whole nother story. But what Ryan Garcia did say is that in the interview that he wasn't really interested in fighting Devin Haney next. He says that he is not really interested in a fight with Devin Haney. He says that he wants to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. He wants to be in there with a killer. Quote, I want to be in there with a killer. I want to be in there with someone who can knock me out. You know what I mean? I want to fight a guy who has power in both hands, or who can drop people. I know Devin. He's a great fighter, don't get me wrong, but I want to be getting an adrenaline rush in there. Devin will be trying to box my ears off and land jabs. I'll be willing to step up to that fight too, but I mostly want to get in there with someone who gives me alertness, a guy who can really crack. I get excited and fueled by a knockout puncher, and Tank's a great fighter too. So that is Ryan Garcia's preference as to who he would like to fight next if he gets to win over Luke Campbell on December 5th. And that is, very interesting, as, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia have had, battles in the amateurs before this, but I guess he feels like right now is not the time for a fight between him and Devin Haney. And also, he did mention that the likes of him, Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez, and Devin Haney are like the four horsemen in boxing, as far as the young guys. They're all at or near the top of the lightweight division currently, and that it could build up to great fights between all of those guys in the future. So, like I said, I mean, you have those fighters that could build up to have great potential matchups. But, right now, for the time being, you do have Teofimo Lopez there as the unified lightweight champion. Devin Haney as a WBC champion. Tank Davis does have a WBA regular title at lightweight, and he is a WBA super champion at super featherweight. So a lot of those matches can be made Of course, you did have Tank Davis be in a pay-per-view against Leo Santa Cruz and getting the win there. So from a business perspective, I think that Ryan Garcia feels like a fight with Tank Davis brings in the most money, but I think that also has like the most build up to be like a, you know, I would say a one side versus another side to build up a rivalry with fans. A lot of fans going towards one side and a lot of fans going towards another side. It might be another Mayweather and De La Hoya type of matchup when it comes to Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. But you also have Teofimo Lopez out there, like I said, unified lightweight champion. But I'm not sure if Teofimo Lopez will be camping there at lightweight for much longer. So that's what I got in reference to this particular topic. Like I said, The Athletic has the interview with Ryan Garcia, and he made those comments in reference to fighting Devin Haney. He doesn't really prefer to fight Devin Haney next after the fight against Luke Campbell. He would rather fight Tank Davis. So that's what I got in reference to this particular topic. You could subscribe and hit the notification bell to get those notifications when you get new videos from this channel. And we do have the podcast that's on live Sunday 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, or just catch it on iTunes or whatever you use for your favorite podcast. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.